Welcome back to One Piece Anime Review Episode 202. This I'm covering the 980th episode of the series, The Promise of Tears, The Kidnap Momonosuke, and the 1017th chapter of the manga. And like My Hero Academia, which is not released new chapter next week, this series is. Yeah, this one basically picks up where we left off last week, where we have Momonosuke, he got kidnapped, where he's actually flying away with Kanjuro, and you have Sanji basically leaving in the air trying to save him, but his game's getting stopped multiple times. And of course, first before that we have Usopp firing one of his shots at him, from his sling, his Green Star C at him, but Kanjuro blocks it, and then briefly fights Sanji. Then he says something really weird. He apparently starts twisting his head around with his hair, because he got a long hair swirl around. And so only she ink cloud. Yes, ink cloud. That fires off ink arrows. Yes, ink arrows. Injuring a bunch of people. And of course, Sanji, of course, using his own body, shooting up Nami, which is quite nice of him to do. And then when that stops, then we have one of the remaining ships from the Beast Pirates, also known as AMK Pirates, where they try to get away, and then they start firing the other long-range cannon, which looks like something that the Navy has, but apparently they say this is from the factories of Wano. Even though they can easily say that this is just stolen from a Navy ship. And of course, one thing I don't like about this scene is that you have several ships at the same exact shot of these samurai just standing in place while being shot multiple times. I thought that was kind of lazy in the part of Toho to do, just reusing the same image like multiple times, probably as a costly measure. And it seems as though they're about to lose. Oh, of course, before this, we have Sura get free by Katsuma, who gets transferred to the Lost Submarine. And of course, before all this, before the firing starts off, Momonosuke is saying a very good speech. We have Dogstorm actually chiming into this particular one because he did not do this in the original manga chapter, saying that they should basically avenge his father and basically feel what he wants to do. There's also a stock footage shown here from the Zoo arc, and even from previously in this arc of the Udon stuff, where they basically show that too, which was awesome. And of course, Luffy's shocked. The fact we see his shocked expression when he finds out that Kanjuro was a spy. Though he doesn't go after him, surprisingly. He says, "Okay, don't worry, we'll rescue." And then the ink cloud thing happens. And then, of course, in the long range cannon, they're basically firing, like many ships being attacked, sinking, and then an awesome sight happens. We see somebody with a star, with a sun tattoo on his chest, or at least a burn mark, with blue skin. I wonder who this could be. And then he says his first words, "Fishman Karate!" And basically uses a big water spoon to slice the ship in half. And he does it multiple times, and then he does a very awesome sequence. Like a really awesome introduction. He introduces where he's from, and then he reveals that he is, in fact, first son of the sea, Jinbei. Yep. I'm like, even when I was in the manga chapter, this came out like about a couple years ago. I was so happy to see the guy again. And seeing this scene in the anime is so awesome. I love the fact that they made his introduction a little bit longer than it is in the manga. In the manga, it's like a quick couple pages. This takes about at least about 3 minutes. This is just an awesome sequence, and the introduction is awesome. And of course, everybody's like, and you have Captain Hill's like, "Really? He's joined the Straw Hats?" And of course, Law is shocked to see him. Of course, Law has probably not seen him since the post-war arc. Captain Kidd, I don't think he's ever met Captain Kidd before. Nope. And in the case of Straw Hats, well, some of whom, in the case of Nami, Luffy, Chopper, and Brook, they last saw him in the Whole Cake arc. Yeah, that was the last time he was seen in the series, was Whole Cake. So he's been absent for an entire story and most of this arc. Because like everybody's curious though, where the heck was he? Well, they explain this in our next episode. Well, with next chapter, and what he's been up to, which is gonna be awesome to say the least. But looks like they're probably gonna go straight to the island, where I know we're probably gonna go to the island in the anime. Despite in the manga, they've been there since like, oh, I'd say for the past since like I think it's like since like I would say 977. So basically, they've been there at this point now for 40 chapters on the island. All right, great episode. Looking forward to next week's episode. Okay, newest chapter manga, The Order. Cover image is a chimpanzee playing with Buggy. Yeah, when was the last time anybody saw him in the series when he got his position removed as well, a warlord. And of course, still fighting is going on. He's been going on this island since like chapter 978. Like, what is this going to be the battlefield? And of course, Queen tries to basically stop her. And of course, she faints, but look how she wakes up. We have Jinbei basically chipping. It's like, not a word, Jinbei? Or compliant. And of course, Jinbei basically still standing there. He's like, you'd be a real pain. That's right, our job is to keep you occupied. He gets more of them. Of course, Dogstorm's having his own tough time with Jack. And then we have like, he was like, eliminate the last traitor. It's the gifters. And then she's yelling again, you gotta change sides and fight for Big Bro Luffy Momonosuke. And of course, Luffy's being, treated by the hard pirates, will basically pump all the water out of him. So basically, is like crying with, Momo, and of course, the island itself is still floating. You have Horace Lee and said, there we go, she's giving order. Priscilla, what's the matter? Come on, pound, little kid. Everything's that. What are you doing? As you wish, my master. Ooh. Get this acting strange. I got you, master. Wow, we made a little kid. Take down Kaido. Join in, boys. What do you mean, Duffo? What's going on? What do you mean? Are they infighting? You heard you loud and clear. Hamlet's gone mad. Jamie first, I see. Yep, because all the gifters are turning against, the Anna pirates. We're gonna help you out, Samurai. Second floor speaking. We're right behind Straw Hat all the way. Gifters are turning on us. And then we cut the CP0, and they're like, very strange. What is happening? Gifters rampaging on the third floor. Yep, lots of chaos going. And of course, you have Tama. It's like everyone's like, you did it, Tama. The plan was smash a success. Did that little kid do this? And then, of course, he gets kicked. Queen gets kicked. Collar, strike. Kicked by Sanji. He's like, damn it, Judge's son again. He's like, don't say that name to me. Are you part of this insane research team or something? And he's like, you mean Mads? That was ages ago. Look at this body, I'm strong. Yeah, I'm a cyborg. Was that supposed to be a secret? Oh, look out, it's Queen's man-beast form. Keep your distance. So you figure out, huh? After you win. Can you manage things over there, Chopper? Yep, and of course Chopper's got a bunch of assistants. Yeah, with a couple of couple Minks acted as assistants for being a doctor. And apparently his samurai name is Baby Geezer, which I think is so hilarious. Yep. So Zorro's being treated. Yep. We fight now. And then you have one of the Terror Pirates basically take his blade pistol at, Jinbei. And of course, Jinbei does Fishman Karate, Outer Break Fist, Shave, and of course, Tempest Kick. And then he, transforms this other creature. I think this guy might be one of the CP9 guys. And of course, he fights against Jinbei. Of course, he misses against Jinbei. And he's like, I like what happened right now because of a single mistake 12 years ago. You know they used to say they have potential. I used to genius Rob Lucci. So apparently this guy's supposed to be Rob Lucci? I'm like, really? He's wearing a mask. Yes, I've never seen those 6 powers before. I pity you, but I have nothing to fate. That's where you're wrong. Remember what I said? Helmsman of the Straw Hat Crew, very proudly. Did I mention that name brings back a bitter past? 12 years ago, a Dofer was stolen from a government ship. When Straw Hat lived here 2 years ago, I was shocked to learn the truth. That Straw had eaten the very gum gum fruit that was stolen from that ship. So, Red Hair Shanks stole the gum gum fruit from a government ship? Wow, and apparently this guy is supposed to be. I couldn't really tell because of way this guy is. It mentions this guy possibly is Rob Lucci. Maybe he's a disciple of his, but wow. But that's a shocking revelation. The fact that Luffy's devil fruit was apparently stolen from a government ship. 12 years prior to the events of the series. Okay, Luffy is 19 right now, and I think he had to first get the straw hat. He first got the fruit. I see he popped up 2 years ago, so I think got the fruit when he was like 7. Yeah, if I remember, in the flashback, he actually ate it as to get back at Red Hair Shanks. So Shanks said he got it from somebody. So, are they saying that Shanks stole the gum gum fruit from a government ship? Okay, that's interesting. I did not suspect that at all. That's something new. Yeah. But CP9 being here, I think that's quite strange. But, I mean, the previous look we've seen before, this one was whole cake. I mean, they're responsible for the big fat lie that happened. Not like, thinking that Dolphin resigned. It turns out it was a big lie. Here, just because apparently Orochi has got to deal with the government. Apparently, the war government. It's not thoroughly explained here. Maybe for the weapons. And probably for the Sea Stone stuff. So, this is an interesting ending. I did not suspect that apparently Luffy's fruit apparently came from a government ship. I highly thought it was a creative fruit. It's not a smile. It seems like a genuine fruit. So, where the heck they could get this fruit from, I don't know. So they say this is, like you said, stolen from a government ship. But Luffy didn't steal it. Luffy had nothing to do with it. That was all Shanks. Shanks had before. He didn't eat the fruit per se. He had it in possession before Luffy ate the damn thing. So, are they saying that, like I said before, Shanks stole this thing from a government ship? Not Luffy. Luffy was a kid when the thing was stolen. So Luffy, it wasn't Luffy, it was probably Shanks, because he was the one who had it. Either that or somebody else took it before he did. Possible, to say the least. Yep. But yeah, that's a particular review. Stay tuned for my review for Boruto and a comic corner. And possibly pick a time, Two of the Darkness. Okay, next video. Bye.